If I made 400 grand a year, I would be embarrassed with myself as a husband, a father, basically as a human being. 400 grand. How do you make sense of $35,000 a month? You guys haven't done the math. You have not done the math because you cannot live on 400 grand a year.
All right. Okay. I wish I knew how to pause these things on TikTok. What a loser. If you can't live on 400 grand a year, what are you talking about? Who can't live off of $35,000 a month? So for one, this guy always talks about how rich he is and how great he is and how he avoids paying taxes, which is just garbage. So you're telling me you're a billionaire, you make, if you made 400 grand a year, you'd think you were the biggest loser alive and you don't want to pay your fair share of taxes. And then I liked reading the comments because a lot of people that were commenting actually have some common sense. And one person was like, I would be embarrassed if I couldn't live on $400,000 a year, which is the way I would feel too. Blowing that kind of money, you could do anything you wanted with that kind of money, with the exception of owning a yacht and a plane. You can have a really nice car, a really nice house, a cabin, travel wherever you want, do anything you want off of that type of money. And anything on top of that, you're just wasting money to show how sweet you are. And then somebody else was like, I wonder how many people that work for this guy make $400,000 a year. Probably very few. So he just said every single one of his employees should be embarrassed every time they wake up and go and talk to their family. Now you've said that every human being in the world that actually makes this goddamn world run should be embarrassed because they're not a rich piece of shit like you. So you've got firefighters, cops, nurses, teachers, construction workers, garbage men and women, everybody under the sun doing their hardest to work hard. And you're saying, keeping this country and every country in the world going, and they should all be embarrassed from themselves? You should be embarrassed. I would love to see the numbers of people that have actually lost because they followed your advice to go directly into, leveraging everything they have into rental properties, never buying a home because that's the biggest waste of money, all of these other things that you say.